with Stan's Collectors Universe. And today, I just wanted to talk about what makes a collector tick, or what motivates a collector. What makes a collector a collector? Is it something that we're born with? Is it a gene? My dad was a collector. Um, I, I don't know what the answer is. I was thinking about this. I collect comic books, baseball cards, knives. I collect everything. It's like, Magic the Gathering things. Oh, cool. I'll wear this hat. How's that? Got my trucker hat on. I should make it a little bigger. I got a big grape. I look like could be like Meanie Pearl with the tag on it. Nah, I'm gonna cut that off. But I just seriously, what makes a collector tick? I mean, I've often wondered that. I have some friends that don't collect crap. They don't, they could care less. They don't want to collect anything, and they don't collect anything. And eh, yeah, I, I've often wondered what it is. What makes a collector different from quote unquote the general public, I guess, or is a collector the general public? I mean, I know something that makes me tick, like on that knife lot I bought, where I got that big lot. I got a Leatherman Wave. Yes, used, it's only about $50. It needs to be cleaned up. I'm going to make a video on cleaning this up to where it's usable, nice. I got a sheath. I'll find a sheath somewhere. Good to go. But what makes me tick is when we was looking at the knives, this knife right here, this is called the Gerber Basic Fixed Blade. Okay. It's been discontinued. The cheapest price I found for this on eBay was $100, and that was a sold price plus shipping. So I paid $270, counting shipping and everything, for my lot. Right there's $100. That's kind of what makes me tick, and why I sometimes, I don't know if the right word is gamble on a knife lot. Would that be the right word? Maybe I gamble on them. I don't know. I don't know what the proper word is. But sometimes that's like what motivates me. I'm a gambler at heart. I love gambling. I love games of chance, but I love them even more when you're going to get something. No matter how bad it goes, I got something. Even if these are all dollar knives. Hey, you know what? I overpaid 10 times, and I got 500 and some dollars worth of knives out of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 of the knives in that box, and counting the one wave. That's not counting all the other fixed blades and stuff in here that are less expensive. But that's the top of the cream there. I still have probably another 2 times as many, but I doubled my money, and those numbers are like to buy them used. That was to buy them used. If I couldn't find a used listing, I found the new listing and deducted from it. So that, and I'm not trying to brag. It's just, that's what motivates me, is stuff like that. When I buy comic book lots, it motivates me. I haven't had a chance to do that recently because I've been spending too much on knives. But it's like, yeah, speculating on comic books, when I do my pull list, or when I buy extras from Economics and Comics, that I'm specking on them. Yeah, we all have our own little motivations, and gosh, I wish I knew what made us tick. I really do. I mean, there's part of me that thinks I'm a hoarder. I am going to be working on this. I might, if you all watch this far in, 4 minutes and something here, and you want to see kind of the progress of me cleaning this room, like, I will take some videos. I'll set my phone up or a camera up and take some videos over this way, so y'all can see exactly what's there. I mean, well, you won't see exactly, but you'll see what I'm dealing with. And it's a disaster by my own design. I just got a couple of years ago there, I got really, really down, and then it lasted, and I just kept stacking stuff up and not caring, which is horrible because these are items we pay money for. Uh, when I was gainfully employed, I worked my butt off, as a mechanic for a phone company, and I yeah, I worked my butt off for them, and it's just you just sometimes wonder what the how things. I got my hat all discombobulated. I gotta stop wearing a hat if I gotta dink with it all the time. But you just start wondering what's going on, what things are happening, and yeah, I don't know. I just wonder, what motivates us, because I'm gonna assume that probably anybody that watches this video is a collector of something, whether it be comic book, knives, baseball cards, whatever. I don't know. And heck, I even collect currencies. This is a five $1 bills are all in consecutive order. So yeah, the old silver certificates. You know, coins. Yeah, what? I question it sometimes. Sometimes, very honestly, I question my sanity. There's times where I feel like it's almost a drug. Like, when I get the bid on something on eBay or pick up something at it's like, you know, yeah. And I don't know how others feel about that. If you all get that same rush, you know, um, like I said, again, my biggest rush is when I pick up some cool stuff at a discount price. I mean, this is a little Kershaw assisted, just a cute little thing. You know, this one wasn't very valuable. This was like $10. You know what I mean? But still, wow. I mean, yeah, I don't know. God, I feel like I'm bragging. I don't mean to be bragging. That's not what I wanted to do. That's not at all. A lot of it is I'm super happy that, like, total surprise. Who in the hell would have thought this knife would be my most valuable knife I found in there so far? I looked it up. I typed in the numbers, looked it up, thought, this is going to be like a $10 knife. Couldn't find it in the regular stores. So I went to eBay, and there's two of them. One was listed 125 with free shipping. The other one was listed $100 with $10 shipping, I think it was. And then the sold ones were all in that same range. And I was just like, because it's discontinued, I'm like, that's $100 knife. Okay, Raggy. I'm totally shocked. Totally shocked. Another knife that shocked me at its cost is this. I gotta still oil them, stuff this buck 285 USA made lockback. I thought this would be more. This was like, I think this one was $20, and I took the middle of the road because they had some with a different camel pattern than this, and some with this black. The black basic ones were $15 used, and the other camel patterns are like 30. I thought $20 sounds fair. I mean, heck, even at 15, I don't care. I'd be, but that one shocked me because I thought that would be a higher up number. But yeah, what does motivate us? Honestly, I'm not asking this facetiously or jokingly. I'm truly curious if anybody's got an idea what motivates us as collectors to collect, to do what we do. I mean, there's sometimes I will stretch the limits and I will buy something that at that moment I probably shouldn't. And then, I clean it up, like basically what I'm saying is I use a credit card and I'll pay it off at the end of the month. And sometimes I go a little too far and it takes me 2 months to pay it off. And that's when, my wife is very forgiving and understanding, but when I do that, she gets a little bit irritated, and rightfully so. She should. I should not be financing my hobbies, unless you're looking at it as an investment. Now, like if I was going to pick up a Amazing Fantasy 15, yeah, I'd have to finance that. I mean, I'm doing okay, but that's a big book, that'd be like thousands of dollars and thousands of dollars. I could come up with a hair of what it's going to cost to even get like a 2.0 or a 3.0. But if I had the opportunity and I talked with my wife and we could work it all out and it worked and made sense, I'd do it. But, again, that's part of the collector's mentality. There's sometimes where I'm just like, I'm going to win that lot. That was this lot. I thought I'm going to win that lot. I put a bid in there that I thought for sure I was going to be the top bidder. I was. It was $100 and some less than what my top bid was. But I seen a couple knives in there that I thought, hey, they're worth it. And the way I looked at it is $10 an item. Worst case, if I totally poo-pooed it and the knives and stuff I looked at and I thought I seen in there were not actually there, then hey, it is what it is. It's some comic book lots are the same way. I mean, I've went places where, back when they had the 50-cent boxes, and they're coming back out with those again, which I'm hoping for. Comic-Con going to be coming up here in Memorial Day up here in Grand Traverse, Cherry Capital Comic-Con. And I'm hoping the people are there with their 50-cent comic books, because I'm seriously going to go there with like $500, maybe $1,000. And I'm just going to say, what's the best deal you can do? And when they say, what do you mean? I'm going to say, I'm not even going to go through and dig through them. I'm just going to say, I'm going to take this box, this box, this box, this box. How much per box? And, there are, roughly 300 comics per long box. So what's that? $15 a lot? No, $150 a box. Yeah, that's right. $150 a box, roughly. So if I have $1,000 there, are they going to let me walk away with maybe 10 boxes? Basically 2 boxes, couple boxes for free, or 9 boxes would be a couple boxes for free. And then I'm going to have some fun just going through and just having some fun. And I'm going to have a blast with my comic book community people, saying, hey, I don't need this one. Anybody need, let me know, just pay shipping, I don't want, because I'm going to increase my comic book collection a lot. My wife's going to disown me. I might be sleeping out in the doghouse or in my vehicle for a little bit, but hey, it'll be fun. No, actually, she'll probably have fun doing it with me, honestly. She likes wheeling and dealing when it comes to stuff like that, especially when we talked about it ahead of time. I put the idea in her head, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, gosh, if you made it this long, 12 minutes and 45 seconds, hashtag stands a nut. Hashtag stands a nut. Okay? And there might be something special coming your way if you put that down in the comments. We'll see how many I get there. If it's only one person, we'll figure out what they want. Maybe a knife, got to be at least 18 for a knife, or a comic book, or something like that. And I'll ship it out to you. If there's more than one, we'll see how many. If there's like 2, we'll figure out something. But if there's like 5 to 10, we'll maybe do a randomizer or something. But again, hashtag Stan is a nut, or stands a nut. Either one will work. Okay. With that being said, I appreciate y'all so much for just putting up with me and dealing with me and watching my stupidity. Whew, sometimes I'm amazed I have any um subscribers at all. But I appreciate y'all so much. That being said, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. Live long, prosper, and remember, collect your own way.